morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading for Wednesday. All in the spirit of Halloween, right? Build up to Halloween. No parties this year though, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I want to say, you know, I'm still overwhelmed by your generosity. That's probably the nicest way to put it this morning. If you're interested in personal reading with me, gifting or donating to the channel, all of the instructions are in the box below. I do go live on YouTube on Wednesdays and Instagram on Fridays. I will be a little late. For those of you watching today, I'll be a little bit late today, maybe half an hour late. But I will get on at around about 12:30. I'm like, whoa. Okay, life coaching. I do have another place coming up in my life coaching program. If you're interested in that, please email me. I'm currently offering 6 sessions with a little bit of homework for you and to get you kick-started. So if you're sort of a little bit stuck, it's a really good program for that. And I have been trying to put up testimonials from the people who've been through the program. And some people are staying a little bit longer because they're just sort of getting legs for it. So choice is yours. I do want to announce that I've decided, because I think I said yesterday I wasn't going to do fairs this year, and then something happened and I'm going to do Bathurst this year. So if you are in the Bathurst area, and I will put up on my Facebook page, I am doing the fair at Bathurst on the 8th of November. Please email me if you're interested. I'll put you in touch with the organiser. I know I have a little bit of a following in Bathurst, so if you're Bathurst people watching, please come along and see me on the 8th of November. And now I feel like I haven't remembered everything. But anyway, we're going to use the Romantic Tarot for your reading today. Okay, all in the spirit of Halloween, like I said. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on in the big bad world today. Well, that's a nice way to start proceedings. We have the card of the Devil coming straight through, which of course this card represents Capricorn. The Devil card is a super card. I'm pretty sure I saw it quite a lot yesterday as well. It's very much a card of, I always see it mostly as the card of ego, overinflated ego. That has no reflection on Capricorn, of course. We're talking about the card here. It can mean extremes, like taking things to extreme. It's not about what you would call mainstream behavior. It's about doing things over the top. It's bondage. It's being tied to someone, but not in a metaphysical way, not in a physical way. So it's about being tied to something, obsession, but extremes, real extremes of things, extreme behaviors, extreme obsessions. All about extremes. All right, let's see where that's taking us. Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands coming through here. I feel quite strongly that that should be in reverse this morning. There's a feeling that you're moving forward after perhaps letting go of codependency or letting go of an obsession, letting go of something that's held you back. Because I feel really strongly this is no longer holding on to you here. It feels like it's being let go of. And now I see the 3 of Wands. I feel really strongly that you're either coming to terms with an obsession, an addiction. It may be an addiction to people, like I said, a codependency, but something you're letting go of here. We have the Strength card. Oh, I like this. Okay, so it's you sort of finding your own personal power, you having a greater understanding of your deeper urges, your primal urges. It's about understanding who you are and where you're coming from. You may have been doing some self-work here, especially if you've been working on a codependency or on an addiction. You know, it could be as simple as you coming to terms with, you know, some sort of looking forward and wanting to let go of an eating problem or an obsession with eating something in particular. But something here you're coming to terms with, and you've realized here that it's deeper rooted within you. It's something probably quite ingrained in you is what I want to say. Something you're letting go of that was totally ingrained within you, had become part of your psyche. So you're changing something here. You're finalizing something. You're moving forward. It's like closing something down. Four of Swords. So you could have been doing some very deep internal work, meditating. You may have been, you know, studying, researching. But whatever you've been doing here, this has required very deep introspection. Like really getting deep into your soul to understand why you have this addiction or this obsession. So whatever this is, it's very important for you because you're shifting something aside here, and that is important for your future. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. For some of you, this is about, okay, that's why the Devil energy. All right, okay. For some of you, this is obsessive thinking. Obsessive thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing, all the overs, all the too fars, the too muches. And the Ten of Swords says to me, whatever this is, whatever you've done, you've moved out of an energy that's kept you trapped in your past. It's kept you trapped or tied or bound to something here in your past, and you're letting go. So you're springboarding here into the future. I just want to have a look at the next card. Yay! Taking on the energy of the King of Wands here. Taking ownership. Leading yourself in your own life. You're feeling good. You're feeling really good. Whoever I'm talking to here, you're feeling good. It's like I've got it. I finally understood it. I finally understood what's holding me back. And I'm letting go. I'm trusting this part of me, this passion, this fiery side, this part of me that feels really good. I'm trusting it to take me into the future now because I understand what's held me back, what's held me back for so long. For some of you, it could be a physical addiction. It could be drugs, alcohol. For others of you, it may be something that is mentally has been keeping you stuck in place. But whatever this is, you're letting it go. You're realizing it's not serving you. You're realizing the nuts and bolts of it, though. It's not something that you're just going, okay, I'll let that go. This is really understanding your own insecurities, your own deep, dark depths, your shadow side. You're understanding that now. And this is part of shadow work, you see, getting right in there and really understanding, why do I do things the way I do? It could be something to do with, you know, something you learned very young. I feel here it's got a really strong karmic feel to it. So it could be something you brought through from a past life. So it could be something as simple as poverty consciousness, lack mentality. But you're letting it go, whatever it is. It's no longer staying in your life. You're feeling really good with that King of Wands. All right, let's see where we're going. Okay, Page of Pentacles coming through. And the Page of Pentacles is a messenger. All the pages are messengers. They don't take action. They're not action cards. And this is very much a card of receiving something, receiving information, receiving something here that's changing something. All right, let's see what that is for you. Okay, so I have the Queen of Cups coming through. Let me just put this down. The Queen of Cups represents the water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There is some sort of gift coming to you from somebody. Sometimes the Queen of Cups can represent a mother figure. Sometimes she can represent a psychic or a counselor, maybe even a life coach. But whatever she's representing here, she's bringing you some sort of gift. This can be a male as well, but it's feminine energy. Now this person is bringing you here some kind of a gift. So it could be in the form of a message or information that's either going to shift your thinking or move you into the new, Spirit say millennia. Okay, so we have the Sun card coming through here. Now this says to me that whatever this shift is that's taking place for you here is bringing in a lot of joy and happiness. You've got the fire burning in your soul again, that like the King of Wands. You've got this passion going again, this fire, this energy of understanding who you are, knowing your direction now. It's almost like it's cleared. This is why the sun is so beautiful. because it shone that light on the dark places within you. So it's shining the light on those things that have held you back. For some of you, this has really been quite deep. I get this impression that you've gone very, very deep with this healing, very deep. So you, as I said, you may have been doing shadow work, you may have been doing inner child work, but something here. So it reminds me of Game of Thrones here. The Queen of Swords coming through. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. I have the Two of Pentacles. Wow, okay, you've got a choice now. Something is changing within you here. And the Libra card. So we have the card of Justice. That's why I said it's got a really karmic feel. I feel like you've brought this energy through from a past life. I think it's something you had to deal with in this life, something you've had to come to terms with. You may have wondered, you know, there may have been times when you've wondered where this addiction came from, this obsession, this obsessive behavior. You know, some of us sort of have this sort of obsessive compulsive urge to do things, you know, things to extreme, a lot of things to extreme. I guess many of us have put it down to things like, you know, being empathic. But something here is being shown to you through someone else here. I feel you may, even this Queen of Cups could represent finding the information out through somebody else here. But something is being put right here. You're bringing balance back to the karma that you've been working through. So let me say good job, because whatever this is for you, you have let go of something that probably has been with you for a very long time. As I said, maybe even past life stuff. But there's a choice here to put it down. And I feel like it's almost like you are, you know, filling your life up now with so much energy, understanding your potential. Whatever this is for you, you've really held your life back with it. You know, I just get this really strong feeling that this is something that really has held you back from things. It may have held you back from relationships. It may have held you back from, and I'm going to say relationships, perhaps healthy relationships. It may have held you back from, you know, having the things you wanted. But somehow or another, you've been burying yourself in this energy. You've been maybe accepting with that devil, the energy that you've been feeling is part of who you are. You may have even thought sometimes, this is really hard. I can't give this away. This doesn't belong to me. And you are. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man coming through. Oh, with the World card. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. So you're closing out that darn cycle. That cycle that's been plaguing for ages. That one that says, you know, I'm probably never going to be able to do this. I'm never going to understand it. I'm never going to be able to put it behind me, and that Ten of Swords is out the door. You're done. It is no longer serving you here. You're taking on this beautiful energy of the Queen of Swords. Like, it's real Ace of Swords energy here. It's like, I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing now. And the clouds have gone. The sun sort of opened up this energy now to show me the direction I need to go in. It's beautiful energy. All right, so we have here the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful, grounded, really understanding, you know, what you want out of life. Feeling really grateful for what you have. And that's a really nice way to be. You know, being grateful for what you have in this moment. There's a beautiful energy of taking on this sort of earthy energy. Oh, it's nice energy. All right, so we have the Devil card here. Giving rise to some sort of addiction. I feel like this should be in the reverse, because I feel like you're letting something go here. There's a feeling here that you're looking at the future and trying to place yourself in this future now. You may have tried to give this addiction away many, many times before. I don't think it's been that simple for you, but there's a great feeling of finding gratitude. Now you've been able to do that. It's almost like it's brought in its own energy. We have the Strength card here. So I know you've been doing some really in-depth work with this Four of Swords. And there's definitely this energy of the Ten of Swords dissipating, going, finishing. You've finished a cycle. And you're coming up with this beautiful energy of the King of Wands. Oh my goodness, you have the Nine of Cups behind that. This is incredible. You know, often when we see these sort of energies in the cards, we think of them as people. So sometimes we've looked at, you know, this person coming into us, or this energy of someone new coming in. And I actually think you've blended your masculine and feminine side now. So you're actually in union with yourself here. So if you wonder about the energy of the twin flames, if you were a twin flame and you've wondered how this is affecting you, for many of you, this energy you've gone through here, this journey that you've been on, has brought you into union with yourself. So you're taking on this very balanced energy here. That's Two of Pentacles energy. It's sort of like you've brought yourself into balance. Both aspects of you are now in balance. That means a whole different energy going forward now to what you've had before. Something has been released to move you into this new energy. And it's something that to me feels like it would probably be karmic for many of you, but it was something to do with your mission here, to learn to understand something. We're going to read a Starseed Oracle for this reading. Something wants to come out. Come on, work with me. Hey, there it is. Earth School. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, so this is about life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. All right, so that's what you've been here to learn. And it's allowing you now to understand who you are because you've got rid of what you needed to learn. And I feel like it's about union. I feel like it's bringing yourself into union, your male and feminine aspects, masculine, feminine aspects into union, which means you've accomplished what you set here to do. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to learn and grow. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Oh my goodness, that's what I always say. Instead, see them opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through structured learning, such as university, school, or training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the #1 way that we grow as souls while we're here on Earth. Well, wasn't that a beautiful card to get? Have a wonderful day.